stores because 8 servings per container, you can go fuck yourself. Alright? You're one container! And one very long night of shame and self-loathing, usually for Gary. But I do concede, I make an exception for Nutella, because Jesus got Nutella! My nipples just got hard. That shit is heroin with a hint of hazelnut. I think it is the killer formula. That's why it's banned in Utah and most other Muslim countries. Now, people will ask me, Gary, if you love Nutella so much, why don't you just marry it? Because that's silly, you guys. I don't believe in marriage. Come on. Come on.
Oh goodness. Well, I've always been a fan of comedy. Like, I liked watching stand-up comedians, and I used to play in bands all around Fort Collins and the Greeley area. And after that fell through, stopped playing bands for a while. I didn't really have any creative outlet, and they had a comedy club opening up down in Greeley, so I just tried my luck at that, and kind of got addicted to it. I've been doing comedy for just under 2 years now. Been enjoying it the whole time. I mean, there's ups and downs and everything, but I like to laugh, and I like to make people laugh. I'm just looking to feel happy, and when I'm laughing is probably when I'm happiest.
What if hot sauce for people, y'all? Because you got Louisiana hot sauce. Now, he's not quite bright enough in the head to do his job of being spicy, but he's still flavorful because of his down-home southern upbringing, you see. And then there's that sriracha hot sauce, and she's like the Asian lady that'll take the hair off your butthole from the tanning salon if you want. If you want. There's Texas Pete's hot sauce for when you refuse to tolerate different types of hot sauce. Whether it be due to its color or its sexual orientation. It's not good. But then there's my personal favorite, which is Tapatio hot sauce. And I feel it does deserve a clap. He's the illegal immigrant of the hot sauce world. Now, he swam across the Rio Grande and didn't even ruffle up his mustache or sombrero. That's worthy of respect in my book. And a lot of people might argue that Cholula would be the illegal immigrant of the hot sauce world, but if you stop to think about it, she's obviously here on some sort of student visa. I mean, seriously, have you seen that wooden cat? That's classy as shit. She's from some crazy Spanish villa across the Atlantic Ocean. It's majestic. You can't have a talk about hot sauce, though, without mentioning Tabasco. Everybody fucking knows Tabasco. Tabasco is like the popular dude that you see everywhere whose sexual proclivities are questionable at best. Because he's everything to everybody. You see him at the club, and he's Chipotle that night. You see him at the gay bar, and he's the green kind, because you know the gays in their body paint. That's just how it works. But maybe I'm just fucking weird with food. I don't know.
The craziest thing that's happened to me since I started doing comedy was the time that I almost got punched in the face on stage. So there was a heckler that had been heckling all night long, all the performers. I went on last. I got about 10 minutes through my 15-minute set, and then he started having outbursts, so I yelled at him, and he didn't like what I had to say, so he kind of came up on stage and took a swing at me, but I ducked out of the way and jumped off stage, and they kind of escorted him out. So luckily it was an almost situation. I didn't actually get punched in the face, but some people get very personally offended by things you have to say on stage. Yeah, the more experience I've had, like, I'll kind of gauge an audience based on people that are before me, or if there's no one before me, I'll gauge them on how they look, like, you know, what the general age is and all that, to kind of hone in exactly what on my material might work and might be too generational gapped for them. But mostly I don't really care if I offend anyone. Like, honestly, I'm offended by other people's offense.
I'm gonna sing a song for you guys tonight. I have this tendency to ruin Disney songs for some reason. And this one is that song from Aladdin called A Whole New World. But I chose to rewrite the words to be about killing myself. I can take it away. all this pain that's inside me. There's no one that could deny me my heart's one last true desire. I could fashion a noose, hang myself from the ceiling. It's an indescribable feeling, headed off not to return. I'll kill myself. Sing along if you know it. Free from this fucking mortal coil, with no one to bear me no. Please don't go. Or even life's worth living. Just kill yourself. It's Jasmine's party. I wouldn't miss you anyway. Your life is paradise. So shoot your face. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a little flat. You deserve better. Or else I'll end up killing you myself. Thanks, y'all. I'm Gary Sixkiller.
I have a Facebook. My comedy site has all the videos that I know of posted on it, and that's Gary Sixkiller's Comedic Tourette's. But if you type my name into YouTube, I pop up.
Pateros Creek? Alright. My name is French accent. They say you don't know if you're going to like something unless you try it, which is bullshit, because I've never pooped in the shower, but I know I would.